Astronomer is the driving force behind Apache Airflow, shaping its evolution, contributing more than half of its code, and helping thousands of teams run it in production. Running critical pipelines for ETL, analytics, and machine learning is complex. Clusters to manage, upgrades to patch, and always the desire for more visibility. That's why we built Astro, our fully managed Airflow platform. Astro makes it easier to build pipelines faster, run them reliably at scale, and observe everything in one place, with day zero support for the latest Airflow versions. Astro Build helps data engineers move faster with the right tools for modern development, including the Astro CLI and the Astro IDE for building, testing, and deploying Airflow pipelines faster. Astro Run simplifies how teams operate Airflow at scale, with elastic infrastructure, a streamlined management experience, and enterprise-grade security, compliance, and access controls baked in. And Astro Observe gives you full visibility into the health of your pipelines and the data they move, helping teams detect issues early, resolve them faster, and ensure trusted, reliable data delivery. Let's take a closer look at how this works in practice. Let's start with building a pipeline. In Astro, we can define our connections in a central place for all deployments in a workspace to allow our pipelines to connect to external sources or destinations like S3 and Snowflake. Once these are configured, the Astro IDE utilizes that context to help us build, test, and deploy production-ready pipelines in just a few minutes. Underpinning the Astro IDE is Astro AI, your embedded assistant for generating, refactoring, and explaining data platform code, all with full awareness of your Airflow environment. Let's generate a simple ETL DAG that moves data from S3 to Snowflake using the Astro IDE. To do that, we can simply say, can you add a new pipeline that moves data from S3 to Snowflake? You can see Astro AI is thinking, and in just a few minutes, it's generating production-ready code. We can also test and visualize this pipeline right here in the browser. No local development environment necessary. Once it looks good, we can deploy it to Astro with just a single click. Astro makes it simple to run your Airflow pipelines at scale in any cloud of your choice. We can easily jump directly into Airflow, where you can interact with all the familiar features you already know, like DAG versioning, assets, and backfills. Here's the DAG we just built running on Astro. But with Astro, we no longer have to worry about scale. Behind the scenes, Astro takes care of all the heavy lifting for us, automatically making sure the resources you need are there when your pipelines are running. You can even hibernate deployments when they are not in use with a simple click of a button. Beyond scale, Astro gives you flexibility. You can orchestrate centrally in Astro, but run tasks wherever your data lives with remote execution, so sensitive data never leaves your environment, and you still get all the benefits of a managed service. Or, if you need complete control, Astro Private Cloud lets you run in your own environment while keeping the same streamlined experience. But it doesn't end there. Running pipelines reliably is important, but you also need to know your pipelines are delivering the right data on time, every time. That's where Astro Observe comes in, giving you orchestration-native observability purpose-built for Airflow and available right in the Astro platform, so you don't need to worry about managing additional tools or context switching to see what's happening in your pipelines. Astro Observe automatically populates a view of your assets, from Airflow DAGs, tasks, assets, and even Snowflake or Databricks tables, and displays real-time lineage automatically the moment your pipelines run. From here, we can find the pipeline we just created, preview the lineage, and even define this as a data product to track SLAs like timeliness or freshness, with proactive monitors to notify me if any upstream failures put my SLA at risk. From the lineage, I can also set a data quality monitor on my database table to track data volume, completeness, or schema consistency so I can stay ahead of any data issues. And if something breaks, Observe makes root cause analysis much easier with AI log summaries that quickly tell me what broke and why, along with the full downstream impact, so I don't have to dig through the logs myself. With Astro, you can build, run, and observe all your Airflow pipelines in one place, so your team spends less time managing Airflow and more time delivering reliable data. Try it today and see how much easier orchestration can be with Astronomer.